Ladies and gentlemen, you know when you hear that bell, boys and girls, it's going down. It's the world's most dangerous podcast.
Dope Dealers Podcast.
Oh, you know what it is. It's your man Jamal Doman at Jamal Doman, JamalDoman.
Tobe Hixx at Tobe Hixx, TOBEHIXX.
Yes, and you can hit us up on Instagram or Twitter at that Dope Dealers Podcast, at Dope Dealers Podcast. That's Dealers with an S. It's going down episode 91.
91. And also, don't forget, call us at 818-335-2065. Help me find my dad. Don't forget, everybody. I'm looking for my father, hoping to find him by Christmas. Help me out there, people.
We on that, man.
I've gotten some good information from a few people, so I truly appreciate that. Keep it coming.
Yeah, definitely, man. Episode 91, because we ain't done. It's going down, man. Dope independent music. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That is the homie B. Smith. B. Smith the Reaper out of Philly. You know what I mean? That's his new single called HDE 20. HDE 20.
Oh, okay.
That's B. Smith the Reaper out of Philly.
That was some. I like that one. That was some gangster shit.
Yeah, man. His brother.
I appreciate that one.
He's Jamaican too, man. Philly artist, new sound to rap, hip hop and reggae. My drive and passion. He got it all, man. It's going down, man. So shout out to him. You know, dope independent music. If you send us music, we'll play it. Just simply send it to us, and we will play it. Open and close the show with it. We got a great show, Tobe Hixx. We got our OG, one of our homies in the house.
Oh yeah,
we're gonna bring him in.
First of all, hey, we can't forget this. I mean, yesterday was a big day. Every week we start our shit off with saluting the troops. Yesterday was
Veterans Day.
Yeah, it was Veterans Day, and truly, yesterday we salute y'all. We salute y'all every week, but yesterday was y'all special day.
Definitely, man.
Hope y'all went to Denny's or IHOP.
Shout out to all the comedians that served in, Vincent O'Shana, Rocco Stowe, Ralph Harris, Kirk McHenry, Sean Larkin, Earthquake,
Aubrey Bradley.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember. You know any comics that served in the military? I just wanted to shout them all out. I know we missing a lot. I'm sure it was a lot more, but definitely those comics, man. Because a lot of them posted their picture. They picture online. Just a bus, yeah, him too, young comedian. He served in the military. So shout out to all. And one great thing about doing comedy, being a comedian is we perform for the military. We've been all over the world, man.
Me and Jamal. Yeah, we've been Iraq, Afghanistan.
I guess have also, man.
Yeah,
Iraq, Afghanistan, Kuwait, South Korea, Japan, Guam, Germany. Iceland.
So the ultimate salute to the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, the Coast Guard, the National Guard. And since this was y'all day yesterday, we're going to give a separate salute to the Bloods, the Crips, and the SAs.
Definitely, man. And
shit.
Before we bring our special guests in, Toby, I know last week, I'm sorry to everybody I missed last week. I was headed here and I caught a flat.
They mad.
I caught a flat on a.
He said sorry to y'all.
On a 405, man. And one thing I'm mad that I missed, we talked about John Witherspoon. The late great John Witherspoon, Pops, and you told your story, the dope true story, the last time you did it. But one thing guys, when we lose a comedian, we do give him a 10 count, sort of like in boxing, we give him a 10 count, and we didn't give, I wasn't here, so I couldn't give John Witherspoon a 10 count. So we're gonna give him the 10 count. So quiet on the set, it's John Witherspoon. May he rest in peace, man.
Yeah, hey, the brother that don't like the bell, he really gonna be mad today.
He can't be. Who was that? Drake. Drew. Drew can't be mad, man, because that's for John Witherspoon, man. He up there with the greats. Red Fox. He up there cracking jokes. Flip Wilson, Richard. He over there having a good time, man.
With them shirts.
Robin Harris. He up there cracking up, man. They looking at him like you did good, man. So,
hey, and one more thing, I didn't mean to cut you off before we get started. Hey, I got to give one more shout out before I forget this shit. Shout out to the Oakland Raiders, the Lakers, and to Lamar Jackson. And our NFL guru, Joey Everline, just reminded me today, I had forgot all about it, Paul. Jamal. I had forgot that in the 2018 mock draft that we did here at the Dope Dealers podcast, I said the Cleveland Browns should take Lamar Jackson with the 4th pick.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you did.
And could you imagine that lineup now?
Yeah.
Everybody fucked up. But I had to get that out there.
Yeah.
And then, I got another sports issue that I'm going to talk to my man when we introduce him about his hometown team. So, let's bring him in.
Let's bring him in, man. Yeah, let's bring him in.
Man,
I got some stories about this month.
Yeah, I got a couple too. But no, we truly excited today to bring our homeboy, one of our OGs in to the Dope Dealer podcast. Comedian, author, producer, entrepreneur, actor. Latest projects, he's filming a new concert DVD in his hometown of Houston next Sunday night, that's the 24th?
Yeah.
Okay, that would be November 24th, the Sunday before Thanksgiving. Dope Dealers Podcast, welcome our homie, Mr. Derrick Ellis.
Yes.
Yo.
Houston's finest.
Yeah.
Texas finest.
Hey, man, I hope you ain't giving me the 10 count. Yeah, a nigga ain't ready to go.
What's up, man?
Shit, ain't that, man. Thank y'all for inviting me here.
Oh, man, thanks for having me.
Yeah,
Thanks
man,
for coming, man.
Jamal Doman.
Yeah, we glad you here.
Hey, man, I almost didn't come. You said dope dealer. I down there relapsed. I got nervous, got to shaking and shit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's a Dope Dealer Podcast. That's funny as shit.
Shit, I still hold it money.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, hey, you got so nervous, you locked your keys in the car.
I locked my keys in.
Derrick Ellis locked his keys in the car. His car is parked right in front of the studio.
Damn, man.
The keys are in it. We call good thing Tobe has AAA. Like Tobe is
Got
like
the
a
gold card.
He's a gold
Nigga,
card member of
shit,
AAA.
yeah,
So
got the gold card, y'all.
So sometime during this podcast, AAA may show up and
Hey, but see, yeah, man. Now this is man. When you on the road doing these gigs, you got to have the gold card, man.
I see. I gotta get
Man,
this
it's 100-mile tow. Like they'll tell me 100 miles for free.
Oh shit.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah. It's so Derrick, it's cool having you. I'm gonna tell you a story. I think I told you this story before, man. When I first moved out here, Tobe Hixx.
Yeah.
One of my first job out here, I was a PA for Comic View season. I think it was the '98 Comic View season. I was a PA. Shout out to Corey Cook. He hooked me up
Jamal's
with that
true
job.
dope story.
Yeah, Jamal. True dope story. So I get to work. The first couple of days we preparing for the comics to come in.
Check this out, Paul.
So this particular day was the day the comics we're taping the day the comics are coming in. So the days before I just got coffee. I sent faxes. I picked up. I was doing that shit.
Yeah, back then that was so far. This nigga was sending faxes.
Yeah, I was sending
damn.
faxes. Getting water for the executives. But this particular day was tape day. So they sat me next to the door. This was the door that the comics were coming in when the comics come in. So my job was when the comics come in, greet them at the door and then take them upstairs so they can do their paperwork.
Okay.
So greet them at the door and then I say what's up to them and take them upstairs and do their paperwork. So it's about to start. This tape date is serious now. So I'm at the door. I'm waiting, I'm like, all right, I'm ready to do my job, and I'm waiting for the comics to come, because we figured the comics going to start coming shortly.
Yeah, and you young in the game at that time, so you excited.
I'm excited. I'm like, the comics are coming, man. Guess who was the first comic that walked up? Our guest today, Derrick motherfucking Ellis.
Yeah.
He was the first comic to walk through the door. He was.
I know he had about 8 suits.
Yeah,
with
he
him.
had all his shit with him. And he was like, I was like, hey man,
that nigga had 8 suits.
I'm the PA. And I'm checked him in. You're Derrick Ellis. I didn't really know a lot of comics back then. You're Derrick Ellis. Okay, out of Houston. Cool. Let me take you upstairs so you do your paperwork. And I remember because he was like, hey man, say man, any chicken places around here, man? You know any chicken places around here?
Oh shit.
I was like, I don't know no chicken places, but I gotta get you upstairs.
That motherfucker love that chicken maker. Hey, cause that church's chicken bit he had. Hey, that's one of the classic bits.
One of the classic
like
bits.
I think back through my whole comedy career, some of the shit that's made me laugh the hardest is that motherfucking Derrick, that church's chicken bit. That nigga said, hey man, the bitch said, what's that? I told her that's skin over rice.
That's something about your? Let's take it from the beginning, Derrick. When did you start comedy? You started in Houston, your hometown.
Yeah. I started in Houston.
How did you get into comedy?
Well, you know, man, it's ironic. You asked
You
me
can
that.
take it to you too.
Yeah, you can hold the motherfucker. It's portable.
Well, shit.
He act like the mic is stapled to the table.
Shit, man, you know, getting older, motherfucker. You know. But no, you know, I just what did you ask me again?
I asked you, how did you get into comedy?
Well, you know, I started when I was like 17.
You started young, okay.
First time on stage, but I was interested when I was 15. I was interested in stand up, and of course we all listened to Richard Pryor, this and that. But my first time was a guy named Robert. He got me on. I told him to act as my manager.
This was back in Houston.
Yeah, and we was doing this club. You know, I was like 17. And this was like, you know, we were going into a nightclub that we're going to try to get them to do a comedy show there. You know, like the Chitlin circuit.
Yeah.
And so I had him talk for me because he was like a businessman, and so he did it, and so he talked it, and he got me in, man. I was able to do about 10 minutes. All this shit I wrote didn't work. You know?
You bombed your first show?
Well, you know what? Until the foam on the mic fell off. You know those mic had a foam?
Yeah, back in the day.
I improv, and that's what was my most funniest shit. And that's what Robert like, Derrick, you're a natural. Fuck that shit you writing. Do what's off your head, you know. And,
shit.
And I take that today. I do a lot off my head.
Yeah.
Off my head.
Okay.
Yeah.
He said, fuck that shit you writing.
What was the Houston scene like when you started? What was that Houston scene like?
Well, you know, back then.
Who was around?
I was working with guys like, matter of fact, we did some, like Billy Washington.
Billy
D.
Washington.
Okay.
Yeah,
he was one of the owners.
David Raybon?
Yeah, back then. Well, later
Was he
on.
okay.
But we were all like, before David and them was doing the hip hop comedy stop, you know, he was one of the owners in that. They had a club, Lionel Roberts he had a paper, magazine, a newspaper, and he ended up opening up a club called the Comedy Place.
Okay.
In 3rd Ward off of Dowling Street. And so a lot of us
sound dangerous.
Yeah, but it was, hey man, a lot of us, matter of fact, that's the first time I seen DL come through there. Chris Rock came through there. I seen Ricky Harris come through there.
Wow.
Back this was like before they was launching Def Jam.
Right.
So the Comedy Place, and so a lot of those guys, David, Billy, Al Freeman, a lot of guys were, you know, those were the comics. You know?
Okay.
Of course, myself, you know, and yeah, back then.
How did you have a very unique comedy style? Was it always like that? Did you develop it over time? Like, how did you?
Well, I developed it over time. I had to find my identity.
Okay.
Because, you know, like a lot of comics, you start out sounding like somebody else.
That's true.
You know, and so I was but people used to always say, man, you know, you got some Richard Pryor in you. You got some Richard in you. And I was like, what? I mean, that was like, but for me to really find my identity, it took about 8 years. I just sound like you know, I was, you know, I just like, I really didn't have no uniqueness. You know? I just was just saying some shit.
Just stepping out there talking.
Yeah. But then I looked at guys like Rodney Dangerfield and those guys. Those guys had character, and made them different and unique. And so I was like, I got to come up with my own kind of uniqueness. Yeah.
And you definitely did that.
Yeah,
thank you.
It's funny. It's definitely it's a quiet. I remember when I first, because it's, you know, it's an acquired taste, because, you know, when people don't know, you're shocking the people, because people like, well, is he slow or something? Like, what is going on?
Right.
Yeah.
You know, and then they like, okay, you know what I mean?
Take them a moment.
I had a retarded motherfucker say, what you do? I say, damn, motherfucker, you don't supposed to get it.
Is that might be AAA right there?
Yes, I'm here.
This is,
No, just unlock.
Yes.
The keys
So
in ignition.
as we told y'all before, Derrick Ellis locked his keys.
Yes.
Derrick Ellis locked his keys. That's AAA calling us right now. So we live. This is how we do it.
I'm sorry?
Okay, we'll get them around here as quickly as possible.
Okay. We're at the, let's let them know we're inside the Comedy Pop-Up Studio.
Inside the comedy
Pop-Up Studio.
Yeah, that was just.
I'll let them know.
All right, thanks a lot.
Thanks, now.
All right. Put this gold card to use.
Yeah, I see.
That's like it's like a reality show.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It
He
goes-
locked his
This
keys
the
in
kind
the
of shit,
car.
yeah, this kind of shit happened to a comic.
Dope Dealer Podcast, yes.
So what Jalil, my homie Jalil said he's hilarious, so they know you.
Oh,
Doc Carter's watching.
Oh, what's up, Doc?
So, all right, you're in Houston. How many years were you doing in Houston? How did your family first? Because you're a college educator, right? You got a degree.
Yeah. I went
so-
to Texas Southern University.
Yeah. So now you got into comedy. How did your family look at that? Like
Well-
what the fuck is he doing? He got a degree.
Well, actually, my mother, may she rest in peace. She was like, "Son, you know, you doing what?" Yeah.
Oh, shit.
You mean to tell me you went to college for 4 years and you doing what? But my mama did know that I really, cause see, my mama had wit and my daddy witty, and so my family,
You come from
know,
a
and so
funny
they would
family,
say
yeah.
stuff, and I just kind of, I would put little notes down, jot what they say, you know, cause they didn't know they was. I mean, I'm sure they knew. People told them, but
yeah,
But
they didn't
I
realize
was
how
like-
funny they
yeah, I was
were.
like, well, I'm gonna.
That's
be
how my grandmother is.
I'm gonna be the one in the family that put this to the stage, you know.
Yeah.
In college, even when I got a degree in criminal justice, but I wasn't interested in that.
Damn,
I'm like,
yeah. How did you think you was gonna be the police?
Man, I knew I wasn't gonna be the police cause I tried one time, cause you know your family, you need to get a job.
Yeah.
So I went to go take the psychological test, and they asked me if somebody hit you, will you hit them back? I said, hell yeah, and they flunked me. but shit, I don't see why that happened, because the police been kicking ass ever since.
Yeah, they
true.
just
But
killing niggas.
you don't supposed to say that though. when
Yeah,
taking
you
the
said
test.
it too soon.
Yeah.
See, you did it on the first test. They like, oh, this nigga here.
You supposed to wait till you get to the academy to say that.
Yeah,
Right, right.
yeah. You said it on
Right.
the first test.
Right. So yeah, I said, since I was in criminal justice, then I said, well, maybe probation officer. But in my hardest of hearts, I just, stand up is what I love.
Yeah.
And I ain't even got to make a whole bunch of money, but if I could just make do and be able to do some things with it, I'm happy. You know,
Yeah.
because this is what we do.
Right.
Yeah,
that's what we
yeah.
do.
This is
man.
what we do.
You know, the money is extra.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you got to have a love for it.
Yeah, you
know?
do, man.
Yeah.
Hello?
So that's AAA.
That's Triple A.
Hello?
AAA is calling us.
I think it never hung up.
You sure? They'll call, yeah. So what year did you get out? So you left Houston. What made you decide to leave Houston, come to LA?
Well,
that's a big thing, leaving your hometown.
I kept getting on my mama nerves, and she was like, "Okay," And so anyway, I ended up leaving Houston when I was 30 to pursue this out here, which I had been doing it in Houston, but
Yeah, you did Comic View because
yeah,
I remember.
I was like, it was like, man, you're a small fish. I
Yeah.
mean, you're a big fish in a small pond.
Yeah.
Which Houston, they got guys doing things now. Ali, all these guys are doing great things.
Yeah.
But I'm saying back then, I grew. They said you need to come to L.A. That's what people was telling me.
Yeah.
Man, you need to come out here where the fish are.
Yeah, with the big boys,
Where
yeah.
the big boys. So that was one of the things that inspired me to come this way.
So what year did you get out to LA?
I came out here to live August 30th, 2000.
Oh, so you remember the date?
Yeah.
And I was booking Mixed Nuts Comedy Club back
Yeah.
then. You was a regular staple down there every
Yeah.
week, getting on my goddamn nerves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He was a piece of work back then.
No, but he was. I love putting you on. I mean,
Yeah, but see,
you killed it every time you.
Every time.
And see, that's one of the things about you, Jamal, and even Tobe. See, it wasn't never like a competitive thing with us. It wasn't like nobody feared whatever. Because as a comic, you got an audience out there looking for what they want to look for. You know what I mean? Because somebody had to tell me that. Don't worry about going up act that, you know, normally strong, real strong, because sometimes the person out there is looking for something different.
Yeah, that don't
That
mean
person
nothing.
that be real strong might not even have what they looking for. So my point was, I learned from that is always be yourself.
Correct.
I don't go up behind whoever or go. It doesn't matter because you're doing it for you. You showcasing. You know, Derrick Ellis or Jamal Doman or Tobe Hixx. You showcasing.
Yeah, like you on my Derrick, you on my list of people that like every time I see it always made me laugh. You on my list. I probably got about 10 comics that always make me laugh. You on that list, brother. Man, you kills me.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Very.
How long you been clean and sober?
Oh man, I've been 12 years.
Oh man.
It's been 12 years.
I knew this was a setup.
Let's pull out the cocaine right now.
It's been 12 years.
Yeah, man. I ain't had a drink or any mind-altering substance, man. And you know what? For me, cause I tell people, man, I live 2 lifestyles in 1 lifetime. You know what I mean? I didn't have fun. You know, we didn't party.
Yeah.
And-
We didn't party. That is some real shit.
But the thing about what I realized, you know, as for me is that I think I'm at my best, like where I'm at now. You understand what I mean? And I'm less stressed out. I'm less because, you know how my attitude. I can take rejections now.
Oh yeah. It's hard to take rejections when you drunk.
When you get
shit,
loaded,
that shit
you
make
be
a
like-
motherfucker mad as shit.
Yeah. So when I'm at ease, you know, because I know, God give me the ability. I can create my own destiny. You know?
Exactly.
And so for you, the producer, you can't tell me what's gonna happen for me. You know, I tell myself what's gonna happen for me. You know.
So you OG in the game, man. The game is
12
changed. You know, it's changed a lot, man. What you think about what you think about some of the like the Instagram comics or just, you know, the social media now? The game has changed. Do you think it changed for the better? Has it changed for bad, for worse? Or what you?
Well, if we're looking at in terms of an economical perspective, it's for the good because a lot of guys getting opportunity making money where when we was coming up, the way we come up through the club, through the Chitlin skirt, we wasn't getting money like Instagram stars getting. It wasn't that. It wasn't, you know, how many viewers you can get paper. So
Yeah, you had to make motherfuckers laugh.
and so
that night, nobody gave a fuck about no views.
Right. And so that's the thing. So, but the only thing about it, what I look at as an OG or old school comic or a guy that been doing it a long time, will you be here 30 years from now? You know, being able to go up and tell jokes.
Hey, I remember one time Mr. Mooney told me.
Yeah.
He said, man, because the 30 years made me remember. He said, Toby, he said it's better to be warm for 30 years than hot for 1.
Yeah.
And that shit always stood out in me.
Yeah.
Hey, but look, no, hold on. One sec. I'm sorry. Let's go back to the clean and sober because that's some shit that a lot of people do, especially comedians. And tell everyone how you quit. Like, what gave you the courage to quit? Like, what resources did you use? Because somebody might need, that help.
Yeah.
Well, you know, for me, Toby, of course, my mother had told me a long time ago, son, you know, something wrong with you. You know what I mean? You know,
Oh, shit. That's funny.
And then I had a dope dealer tell me that really looked out for me because I was hanging in it over there at Jefferson Cimarron, 35th and Cimarron, the Harlem Crips over there, right? And I was hanging out over there.
Man, you was really tripping.
But
Nigga, you was hanging with the Crips. You was really tripping over there.
And I was like, they looked out for me because one dude told me, he big time, I ain't gonna call his name, but he's a killer. You know what I'm saying? He said, Derrick, man, you too talented to be getting fucked up like you get. You fucking off your
talent,
opportunity, your career. You know, leave this shit alone. And I was like, well, shit, can I buy some more from you before I leave it alone?
Oh, shit. Ah!
Oh my God.
Oh, my God.
Somebody's calling you, Toby. That might be the people. As you know, a clean and sober Derrick Ellis left his keys in the car. So
and you know what? That's another thing. When I sobered up, I started getting clumsy in the mother.
Okay, you out there? Here I come.
Oh, so they out there.
Yeah.
So y'all go out. Y'all can go out there and handle that business.
Do you need to be with me? Do I need to be with you?
Yeah.
'Cause you can just
No,
open
I
the
can
door,
probably do it.
and
Yeah.
Get the keys out, turn
Yeah.
it back.
Yeah.
So we're gonna keep it. While we do that, man. We're gonna do the top 7. We're gonna do the top 7. This is a little fun thing we do, man. I ask you 7 questions. I don't want you to cheat, man. I want these
Okay.
questions to be all brand new and just
Right.
whatever thought comes to your head, man. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's start you off with a little easy one. Favorite city to perform in? Your favorite city to perform in?
Oh, I love my hometown, Houston.
Yeah. It's always but I love Philly too.
Yeah,
I was just in Philly a couple weeks ago. I headline.
Houston show love.
All right. Martin or the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
I like both.
Like both?
Yeah.
No, you come. Okay, I'll say.
I like
Okay,
both.
let's.
I like both.
Okay, favorite episode of Martin. I ain't gonna let you. I'm gonna give you a bonus.
Jerome, when he was always the Jerome.
Jerome.
Yeah, I like that.
All right, your favorite joke to tell. Do you have like one favorite joke that you just love doing? You may not even do it no more, but it's like maybe one of your favorites.
Well, yeah, I like to. I got a joke. About being a gentleman.
Oh yeah, about open the card.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite jokes.
Chick
Man.
told me to open the door
Yeah.
for her. She said, "Ooh, you such a gentleman." Like, bitch, I gotta
I
get in
gotta
first.
get in first. The way you delivered it, your timing, man. Your timing is just impeccable, man.
Yeah.
Speaking of timing, last time you bombed on stage, keep it 100. Last time you bombed on stage.
You know what, man? I bombed a couple of times, but the most recent time, I haven't. About 4 years ago.
About 4 years? Okay,
Yeah,
that's
4 years
cool,
ago.
yeah.
4 years ago, I bombed.
Okay.
Mhm.
If you could have any superpower, you could have one superpower.
Mhm.
What would it be?
Being able to change the hopelessness
Okay.
person.
Okay. All right. No, that's the first time I've asked that question a lot of times. For people to be like, I want to fly, I want to be invisible.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first time somebody actually said it. Okay. I don't know if you. You know what? I'm a change that. I'm gonna go to Houston. Favorite.
Down to unlock or up to unlock?
I think it's up.
It's usually up to unlock.
Yeah,
He put both of them together.
yeah.
Favorite artist to come out of Houston? Your favorite artist to come out of your hometown?
Like singer.
Singer or rapper, could be whatever.
That's a good question.
Oh, who come from that?
Well, I like. Okay, they not my favorite, but I really like them. Beyonce.
Oh, Beyonce! I totally forgot.
yeah, I
Beyonce
like-
come from
yeah,
there.
yeah,
I'm thinking you're gonna say Ghetto Boys or
Yeah.
like Paul Wall or something. Okay, yeah, that's
No,
why I
like-
forgot.
like
Beyonce is.
Beyonce to
Is
me
Houston-
is an entertainer.
Yeah, that's Houston's finest right there.
Yeah.
If you could be you were in the Olympics. If
Mhm.
you were a member of the Olympic team,
Mm-hmm.
what would your sport be? What would your
If I was
if you was in the Olympics, what would your sport be?
would it be winter or summer?
It can be whatever. It can be whatever.
Here go the keys. There
Oh,
they
the
go.
keys. The keys are here.
Yeah, we got this nigga's keys.
Yeah.
His keys are here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, there they go.
Doc
He
Carter.
hey, clean and sober, 12 years, locking his keys in the car.
Doc Carter, we got his keys.
Damn.
It could be any winter or summer.
Okay, well,
Olympia. What sport? Like,
Okay,
you
in
got a
the
favorite sport?
Winter Olympics. If it was winter,
Mm-hmm.
I would like the ski jump.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, niggas don't do that.
That's why I want to try.
It's called the solemn. Or
Well, yeah, whatever. When they
Shalom,
just
yeah.
glide and just jump.
Just jump
And
off.
just land up
Yeah.
in some pussy. Like, hey, I go. Because you know they got some that big. Woof.
That's funny.
All right, in summer, what would summer be?
Summer, I would probably basketball.
Okay, basketball. Okay, you play basketball?
I try, but
Okay.
you know.
Who's your who Houston? There's some ballers come out of Houston. Who?
Well, I mean,
Phi Slammer Jammer,
Okay,
nigga.
you
Talking
got-
about ballers out of
No,
Houston.
no, but
Clyde
they not-
Drexler.
But
Clyde
Clyde is not from Houston, is he? Is
yeah,
he?
Clyde was from
Oh, he's
Houston, I
from
believe.
Houston.
yeah.
I'm sure some ballers come out. Okay. All right, last one. I get an easy one. If you had a 1 hour special, what would the name of it be? What would you call your 1 hour special?
He doing it next week. So what you gonna call this one?
Oh shit.
Yeah, larger than laughter.
Larger than laugh. You actually doing it next week? You
Yeah.
are? Okay, where you doing it
At this club in Houston called Taylors of Houston.
at? Okay, so we'll definitely plug that, man.
Yeah, South Post Oak.
We'll definitely plug that, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the top 7. Top 7. I want to play some of your comedy too, man. We wanna let the people know what you're about. Paul, let me get that chord when you get a chance.
Did you hear about the Houston Astros stealing signs? They stole baseball signs.
That's what they saying.
They set a camera up in the outfield.
Shit, I wish they would have stole the World Series. Them motherfuckers still in the wrong shit.
This the year they won. They lost in the World
Series.
They lost this year, but I'm saying the year they won is when they accused of stealing the signs. They didn't. They lost this year. They probably didn't steal them this year.
Damn.
Rockets, yeah. So you rep the Houston teams. And stuff like
I
that?
love the Rockets.
Texans doing good. Yeah.
Yeah, Deshaun Watson,
Oh,
nice.
yeah, he's a beast.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm trying to think. The last time I don't think I've ever performed in Houston. I think one time I was booked, but I went to the wrong airport. I flew into Hobby Airport.
Okay. Yeah, you was on the
No. What happened was I flew into the regular airport, the main one.
Intercontinental.
And they was like, you supposed to come to Hobby. That's what
Okay.
I was like, well, I didn't know nothing about. I was like, well, y'all
like
gonna
30 minutes.
And then also, shout out, Houston, also the home of our homegirl, Olivia Arrington, who always looked out for us with the
Olivia.
military
and
gigs.
it's ironic you said that.
Yeah, we
Tobe.
love you, Olivia. Houston, H-Town.
You know what? And I just worked with Olivia at David Rayborn's 60th birthday.
Oh, at his birthday party.
And,
Okay, yeah.
And she went and she ripped. Good set. Great set. Funny.
Yeah, we love Olivia.
No, I was to finish that story. They wanted me to take a cab over to the other airport because I was like, well, y'all not gonna come get me from here? They was like, just catch a bus. Or I got on the plane and went back home. I said, kiss my ass. Y'all
they probably wasn't gonna pay you.
Yeah, all that
Man.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was years ago. I got on the plane and went right back home. I was like, fuck y'all, man. Yeah. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, the comedy stylings of Derrick Ellis.
Is a brother man who hosts the show sometimes on Fridays, Saturdays. He is a J-Spot regular. You guys are going to love him. He has a book out, so listen for that. Give a big round of applause for Mr. Derrick Ellis. Y'all let him hear it.
How y'all doing? Give it up for everybody. Y'all sing. Come on. I mean, everybody looks so good, and I really admire the couples for being together and spending money, because it's hard times right now, and that's a beautiful thing. You bring your lady out, taking her out in these difficult times, because the times so rough for me in this recession. I told my gal to go be with another nigga until I get on my feet. Yeah. I say, go on, boo, go on. I understand, you know. When you come back, we can go to counseling, you know. I'm encouraging you to go on, boo. Shit, it's rough than a motherfucker, man. I ain't bullshit. I can't win for lose. I put $10 in my car worth of gas. You know, gas went up. I put 10 in, and that put the motherfucker on E. I say, ain't this a bitch? I got less gas than I had when I got here, you know. I mean, Christmas was, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. You know, everybody, I bought 25 gifts for Christmas. I ain't gonna bullshit. 99 cents store, I love them motherfuckers. I felt like I had come out ahead, you know. I bought 25. I had one of my little nephew, the little nigga gonna open his gift at Christmas, and the nigga started crying, you know. I say, nigga, why you crying? It broke. I say, well, nigga, I got the receipts, you know. But I was saying the 99 cents store, I love it though. I love that motherfucker, man. They got clothes in the motherfucker, man. The one out for Century and Crenshaw, shit. I love that. I seen a pair of jeans. I said, I got to have them. 99 cents. watched them one time. They were pantyhose. You hear me? I'm walking, motherfuckers whispering. Four faggots chase me. Hold up, boo. I say, nigga, my name ain't boo. And they got, now one thing about 99 cent store too, they got a lot of food in that motherfucker too, man. Yeah, they got food in it. Shit, I had a cold, so I went and got me some soup. You know, they got that name brand. They got Campbell soup. But it was spelled K-A-M-B-E-L. I said, ain't this a bitch? This soup got a misprint, you know. I said, fuck it, shit, ain't nothing. I took the motherfucker, it cured my cold, but my knuckles swelled up. I said, ain't this a bitch? This soup got side effects, you know. Tell a nigga who you had a fight with. A Campbell, nigga.
Derrick Ellis. Derrick Ellis, what is your joke writing process like? Like, how do you sit down and actually write jokes? Or?
Well, you know, I said, you know, a lot of stuff come off my head, but there was a time in the early beginning that I would write my jokes, but I always found out when I tried to do it like I wrote it, and some shit happens in the audience, I got thrown off, and because I was like still dedicated on that joke. So I now what I do instead of just I'll jot some situations down, and then I'll start to work material, and then I'll just take the best from the reaction. I'll take the best stuff out of that reaction.
When
then kind of remember it.
When do you decide to put the in?
Well, you know,
when he decided, I mean, what determines when that goes in?
Just to kind of like, if you forget my name, you remember the guy that goes.
Yeah, god damn.
So you got books. That's one thing about you. You got a clothing line, funny wear.
You know, I brought this one of the first books I wrote. Matter of fact, I'm gonna be selling this book in Houston, and let me get it.
Get it on there.
Yeah, I call it From Dollar Tickets to Start My Own Clothing Product Line. I call How I Got Ghetto Rich in the Streets. Yeah. But when I ain't talking about money, I'm talking about from insight, overcome adversities, and you know, just got some jewels told to me from other people, and I kind of like implemented that into me.
Okay. Word.
I admire Derrick Ellis' work ethics. He's a great comedian and hustler. That's from J. Anthony Brown, man. So yeah, all right. So you'll be selling this book, How I Got Ghetto Rich in the Streets. Yeah, because you, motherfucker, one time you gave me a bottle of water, your own water. I said, this motherfucker. Motherfucker got to have his own water.
Yeah.
You had the clothing line.
Yeah. Well, this is another book I got, too.
Okay.
The Comic
Killer.
Killer.
Oh, yeah, I got this one.
Yeah,
I got this
so,
one, yeah.
So,
the Comic Killer, the novel.
Hopefully we do something special with this one. But,
But
I go, man, but my thing is this. I realize the fact that, you know, I'm so far the indie artist, you know, indie artist, the individual artist, you know, and what I wanted to do for my stand-up, I wanted to do stand-up to launch me into business world and opportunities, you know, in business.
Yeah.
Because ultimately, in other words, when I'm not on stage, I can still be making money, you know. I have something for my grandkids to live off of, and so it's, you know, and products is one of the things I like. Different, unique products, you know. Create my own, not nothing so special, but different, you know, different. Like I got the funny wear watches. Matter of fact, I got them in the car, but I'm scared to go because I might lock my keys again.
Yeah. You don't do shit till it's time to go.
Yeah, but it's like a novelty watch, and matter of fact, in Houston, I'll be having some of those, and
Okay.
But you know, I think it's all about entrepreneur.
Yeah, yeah. That's what you got to, man. You got to.
Yeah.
I mean, because we are technically our businessmen. We're self-employed.
Yeah.
We're self-employed.
We your company is Derrick Ellis.
Yep.
His company is Tobe Hixx. My
Yep.
company is Jamal Doman. Yeah.
Right.
So that's what's up, man. So listen, tell everybody what you got going on coming up. You said you got the big show in Houston. Just to give everybody all that information where they can find you at and stuff like that.
I got a show I'm doing in Houston on Sunday, November the 24th at Taylor's of Houston. That's off of South Post Oak.
Mm-hmm.
You can just Google Taylor's.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to be doing that show. We're going to be a live recording my comedy concert film, so I'll be doing new material.
When last time you been home? When last time you performed at the crib?
I was I went home. I did some in May on Mother's Day.
Mm-hmm.
I was I went home. I did a show. As a matter of fact, the same promoter brought me back
Okay.
to this. And
Okay. All right.
so yeah.
That's what's up. Now, where can they find you at?
I'm on
Instagram and all that. Tell them how they find
Derrick
you.
Ellis, the comedian. I got like three Instagrams.
How you got so many Instagrams?
Man,
Oh shit, he done.
I said I'm trying to build up 3 of them. Maybe I can come up with 5,000 with 3 of them. And add up to 5,000. It seems like when I got one, I can't pass that 1,000 mark. You know?
That's hilarious.
So I got 2 that got like 1,000. So now I'm at 2. You know?
Yeah.
So anyway, but yeah. So Instagram, Facebook.
Anything projects? So that's anything else coming up? Or
Yeah.
you wanna-
I mean, I'm gonna speak it in existence, but I know it's going. Right now, we're working on the next thing that I want to do big is I'm gonna be producing my first feature film.
Oh, man.
And it'll be an adaptation from one of my books.
Okay.
And of course, I got a writer and a director that's gonna do the adaptation.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be one of the producers.
Okay. That's it.
Okay.
So
Man.
I'll let you guys, know when we do, because of course when we do the casting,
Oh, no
got
doubt,
you
man.
guys, might be, something in there you like.
No doubt, man. Listen, man, we appreciate you coming, man.
Yeah, man. It's good to
definitely.
have you. Good to
Definitely,
see you.
man. Derrick Ellis, and please, you're welcome to come back anytime, man.
Oh,
Anytime you got something coming up, man, please let us know, man.
Yeah, man. Well, I like to see brothers doing their thing, man. This here we go again.
Yeah.
We creating our own destiny.
Exactly,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
We're going to keep it going, man.
Yeah.
Tobe, you got anything coming up, man?
Thursday. This is November. And why the
We in
fuck I
November.
put
Yeah.
8 for November 14th. I'll be at EOLA. That's 2834 North Broadway in Los Angeles at 8 p.m. Show hosted by the homie Rudy Moreno. So be there Thursday night. And Friday night, I'll be at the Green Room, LA, Lana's Coffee House in Venice, getting high and telling jokes. So, yeah, it's going to be a great weekend this weekend.
That's right, man. And listen, we got a phone number. Like I said, if you want to call us, what's that number again?
818-335-2065, 818-335-2065. And also, hit us any type of way you can if you have any help with me finding my dad,
Yes.
Ronald Randolph from Pennsylvania, or Willard Scott from North Carolina.
You know what? I forgot to tell a story when we did the Bay Area comedy competition.
Okay.
And we was leaving early in the morning. It was raining. You told us to meet you at Crenshaw and Washington. You said pick you up at the gas station at Crenshaw, Washington.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
You said we was leaving like 5:30 in the morning. It was raining, a storm. I forgot it was somebody else driving with us too.
Okay.
This is the early 2000s. So I pull up to the gas station. Me and the other comic, we waiting. I'm like, where Derrick? He said, where the fuck is this nigga at? Like,
And how hard was it raining? Explain. Paint the picture.
It's pouring. It's like a scene in the horror movie. We in this gas station. It's dark. It's early in the morning. 5:30. We was trying to get on the road early.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, I just looked to my left. Derrick was at the window, like motherfucker. It was a scene out of a horror movie. I'm like, nigga, to this day, I don't know where the fuck you came from. I think that was go back to when you was doing your thing. That might them days.
he was doing his
nigga.
thing.
It's like you came out the alleyway. I'm like, nigga. Nigga was wet and everything. Nigga ain't have an umbrella. Nigga was just dripping wet. Got in the back seat and we made it up to Oakland. To this day, I'm like, where the fuck did this nigga come from, man? Like, you just appeared. It ain't like we seen you walking to the car. Nigga, we just looked to the right. He was at the window. Like, what's up, man? Let's go.
Let's go.
Nigga, where did you come from, nigga? So, yo, man, we appreciate you guys, man. Love you guys, man. Go if you Derrick Ellis come to your city, wherever you see him at, you ever see his name, go see him. Go support him, man.
Yeah.
Follow him. He is hilarious.
Shout out.
Man. Hit us up on Instagram and Twitter. Rate us, subscribe to us, leave a review on iTunes, man. You know, if you leave a review, take a screenshot of it, DM us the screenshot, and we'll send you a free T-shirt, man. Love you guys. Shout out to
Go
us.
Raiders.
Yeah.
Go Lakers.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Go Philadelphia Eagles. Go Sixers.
Go Houston, Texas.
We out, man. Peace out.